Shooting out.
Your picture, yeah? Got this nice long line extended to the back. Left arm, Caressa.
Hi, my name is Chris Pruitt, and I work with the theater department at CSN, and I do acting and stage combat and directing. I've got a master's in fine arts from UNLV for performance. While I was at UNLV with the master's program, I got really lucky, and they had a winter workshop with Dueling Arts International, and they also had a summer intensive workshop for 2 or 3 weeks with Society of American Fight Directors, SAFD, and then I got training and certification from both for rapier and dagger, broadsword, and unarmed. I do a lot of different projects. I just finished a project at Lake Las Vegas with the Shakespeare Institute of Nevada. I was the lead for Macbeth, and we did a piece out at Lake Las Vegas in October. And then I also choreographed another Macbeth, some more choreography over at Las Vegas Academy of the Arts at LVA, and did the fight choreography over there for their Macbeth. And then I also last year choreographed Macbeth over at Bonanza High School. So I've been doing a whole lot of Shakespeare and a whole lot of Macbeth. Lots of good fights in those.
You know, it's your Shakespeare. Right?
Right there. Yes.
I'm a pretty big guy. I'm about 6'2", about 200 pounds or so. So I kept getting cast in, combat type roles. So I picked up a lot of skill that way. But then when I was cast in Cabaret, where I met my wife, which is kind of why I met my wife, I had my nose broken during the opening performance with my mom in the audience. And so what happened, long story short, is the guy took a step forward, and what was supposed to be a missed hook became a connected hook and broke my nose during the opening night of the show. So it worked out for me, but at that moment, I was like, I am going to go get some training, like some legit training. That's when I went to SAFD, the Society of American Fight Directors, and DAI, the Dueling Arts International group. And both of those groups do a lot more concentrated training so that I know not only what I'm doing, but what the other person's doing, where the breath is, where the safety elements are, where you back out of something if if the safety is not working. So it gave me a lot better training, a lot better knowledge to keep myself safe, to keep other performers safe, to keep those around us safe. And once again, I just kind of caught the bug, and I kept getting more and more interested, and I kept getting more and more opportunities. And then I started choreographing, and then I was like, oh, well, now I need to, take it to the next level. And so it's just one of those things that I just kept getting opportunity after opportunity. So I just kept going back and getting more and more training, going back and watching videos, and going back to that little kid inside and going, oh, this is fun. And so I just kept with it.
Make sure you don't break the pane of glass, guys, and make sure you wait, because if you go early, you're bringing your nose down into his forearm area. Make sure it doesn't go early. Make sure it gets, go and then down. Yeah.
Personally, I have a little bit of a tougher time learning things because I am directional dysfunction. So trying to drive, lots of times I have to make sure I actually see something or prepare much earlier for it, go left, go right, if any directions are given, because I'll find myself going the wrong direction by accident, having to make the wrong turn. In cases of combat staging, that's very, very crucial to have down. Lots of times he'll pull me over to the side real quick, and he'll let me just have a personal time of trying to do it. He's really good about finding people's personal things that they need to work on, because everyone finds themselves progressing very, very well in the class, especially with him as a teacher. But there's your own personal journeys you have to do and things you have to refine. And he knows just how to find what those things are, even if they're not blatant and you don't put them out there. He has a very keen eye, especially being in this field for as long as he's been in it. And he's phenomenal with working with you personally on making sure that happens. He'll spend extra time after class making sure that you can get things done the way that you want to. If you're wanting it and you're passionate about it, if you're looking like you are wanting this, then it helps that much more to make sure that you can get what you want out of what you're there for. And I'm on defense, so I'll create that.
I don't know if you would pull back, though. If she's all up in your shit, I think you would stand your ground.
Okay.
So I think she maybe comes rushing. I'm gonna kill you! Oh, fuck, I was a little close. All right, maybe I need to address that. All right. Maybe, right? I don't mind you rushing in, but maybe.
But yeah, just gotta kind of step back and be like,
Yeah, why is he not stepping back? What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I forgot this is McVie after all.
Yeah.
Right? He has killed a lot of people.
He makes it a very safe environment where if you want to be really badass, you can. And if you don't have to.
Let's motivate. Come on. Let's do it. Oh, so close.
It's imagination. It's make believe. It's playing, and it's not your typical 9 to 5. It's not the daily grind of doing the same thing over and over and over. It's also, there's a fearlessness to it, where you just have to jump and leap and hope that you land someplace that's not going to kill you. And if you do land in a hard spot, you have to figure out how to pick yourself back up. It truly is an extension of life. It's a representation of life. That's what it is. And I get so many opportunities to think differently and to experience different things that I wouldn't have experienced had I not been in theater. So I'm very excited about the things that it opens me up to.